Now we are going to start with, for example, how to pass the data to the route. For example, when I click about route, I want to pass something. Okay, when I based on the route, I want to pass something, and that data needs to be accessed in this component. So that's what this topic is all about. So when I click that particular route, okay, I'm going to pass the path parameter this time. So to do that, I'm moving into my approutes.ts. In the about link, I'm just going to give the path parameter. So colon ID. So this is called as path parameter. So henceforth, when I click this about, it's not going to work because there is no such component matching this route. Whereas if I say slash about slash 1, you can see that it matches that about component. So we need to, this 1 will be assigned to this ID. Whatever data we are going to pass, that will be assigned to the ID, not only 1. If I say slash about slash Karthik, it works because the Karthik will be assigned to the ID. Okay, now how to retrieve it? First we are going to see how to retrieve this. For example, if I type 100, it's going to show the about page, but this about page needs to take this 100 and do some sort of process. So we have passed it successfully. So it matches HTTP localhost 4200 slash about slash 101 or anything. So this is called as path parameter. You can pass n number of such path parameters, slash colon ID slash name slash colon, something like this we can pass, and it should match. For example, if I give colon country, colon state, and colon city, if this is going to be a route, then the about will be matched with India slash Karnataka slash Bangalore. Look at that, it matches that. So slash about, the path parameter country, state and city will get this following values. So how to receive it and how to pass it to this about component, that's what we are going to see now. So I'm just setting it back to ID. So it will match any routes slash about followed by anything. Okay, it is not mandatory that it should be a number or it should be a string. Anything you pass in this path slash about followed by that path, whatever you pass, that will be assigned to ID. Now how to receive it? To receive it, I'm going back to the app component.ts, sorry, not app component, about component.ts, which we have created here. So in this about component, to receive that data, I'm just going to implement the, I will implement it later, but now I want to work with some of the important things. First, I want to create a dependency injection. To create a dependency injection, obviously we require a constructor, and I'm going to inject some service which is going to do that particular task. So the service that we are going to inject is activated route. Okay, public route variable colon activated route, which is available in the Angular slash router. So this is actually a service. So since we specified here, it will automatically perform the dependency injection. So with this activated route, I can access any parameter, any path parameter that we passed in our route. For example, I want to get that parameter, means the best place is we need to do this activity when the app is getting initialized. So which lifecycle method we need to use when the app is getting initialized? There is one lifecycle method that we have discussed already. Can anyone say? On init. Okay, so let me implement that on init. Which is there in Angular slash core. So obviously we need to include that method ng on init which is not going to return anything, so void. So this is the best place to initialize such things. What I want to do is I just want to take that path parameter which we have passed. The path parameter is :id, okay, that can be received with the help of this activated route. To get that detail, we need to say this dot route. I can access it dot. Here there are a lot of methods are there. If you want to get the details about query string, you can use query params. Params is used to get the details of the path parameters. So I want to get the params of this dot route dot params. What is this params returning? Just see that it returns a observable. You all know if it is observable how to take that. So to get that, we need to use subscribe method. In the subscribe method, we are going to get the parameter which is goes to, we can simply say, we can get that parameter ID by just saying param, which is a key and value pair. In the key, supply the key that we have passed as a path parameter so that we can get the data. Okay, so console.log param.id. So when the component is initializing, it's just going to take the parameter that we have passed as a path parameter, and I'm going to print it in the console screen. Let me just check it out. 101 F12. In the console, you should see that it prints the data. Have you all understood? So we can get the path parameter using this activated route service, which needs to be injected via the dependency injection. This is the inbuilt one, which is available in the router module. So we got that. So in order to make use of it, it's better to store it in one variable. Let me create some variable called id, which is of number type, and let me initialize that id. This dot id equal to 0, and try to store it into this dot id equal to this details. Just for your information, this param id will return as a string. It needs to be converted to integer, so I'm using parseInt method. So we got the data. Once you have the data within your property, then you can decide it how you want to display it. I want to display it in the about component. Let it be after that one horizontal ruler. Let it be h3 tag. In that h3 tag, I'm just giving id equal to id. Look at this. So slash about 101, you can see whatever data we pass. So if I pass Karthik, okay, not Karthik, like 1001, you should see that the details that has been passed can be received with the help of this params. Okay, so this param contains everything. If you want, you can get the complete detail. Console.log this param. It will give you the parameter object. F12. Look at this object. It shows everything. So as of now, we have this ID, and whereas this route will be having the complete information. Like I'm just saying console.log this route. Look at this. So especially we have this params, and the query params is there, which will get the query parameter details. If you pass any query strings like name equal to Karthik, that can be taken with the help of the query params. Once again, that's a observer. You need to subscribe and get it back. So see this, we have the value name Karthik, so we can pick that value from there. So similarly for param, we have the value id 1001, which is a string, and similarly here name, which is having Karthik, we can get it with the help of the query params. Any question? Guys, any question? Okay, now from the component I just want to do some navigation, and also from the query, as of now we are hard coding it, we have typed it right in the URL. Is it possible to pass it? Yes, it is possible. What I'm going to do is in the app component.ts, let me move to the app component.ts. In the app component.ts, I'm just going to create the ID. This is going to be of a number. Then let me have a constructor. In the constructor, this dot ID, I'm just passing as 100,000 in the app component. In the app component.ts, that is HTML part, you can access it anywhere, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass the data. Okay, I want to pass the data as a path parameter. To do that, you can just simply use, we can access that ID anywhere, right? So second parameter is going to be considered as a path parameter. So slash about followed by comma ID. If you provide this, this ID will be passed as a path parameter. So when I click that link, it's going to pass 1000. Look at this. Right now we are in the home component. When I click about, it passes the data and we received it. Okay, nothing special. Now the next thing that we are going to do here is I need to have one button. In the about component, I'm going to create the button. So when I click this button, I want to navigate to the home component. That is, we are going to, so far what we have done is we have clicked the link and went from the component how to call the routes. That's what the topic is all about now. In the button, I'm just going to say go to home component, button class equal to btn dash primary. When I click, I'm saying that navigate to home. So obviously we are supposed to write this function in the app component.ts. Okay, so now, sorry, not app component, about component, sorry, app component, let me say. In the about component.ts itself, I'm just going to write this function, navigate to home. So when I click this button, it's going to call this navigate to home. So how to access the route details here? So to access the route detail, once again, the router detail, we are going to have or inject router service. So this router service, once again, it is available in the Angular router. Now I can access this service by just simply saying this dot router dot navigate. That navigate, you can just simply specify, go to the home component, save it. Now in our about component, we have this go to home component, click, it will take us to the home component. So about and home component. Okay, so in this demo we have seen how to receive the path parameter from the route. So far it's working good. But what happens if suppose I give some route like this, like slash about 1000, it will work. Any integer number it will work. So it will work for the negative values also. Look at this. So it works for negative values as well. And the problem will arise when you are going to give some string. It says not a number, because you are trying to convert a string to an integer or string to a number. How to pass object in query string? You cannot pass object in query string. Query string is a normal concept that will be accumulated as an object. You can pass n number of here, like name, Karthik, ampersand symbol, okay, department, training, like this you can pass. This will be accumulated as an object. Name and all you cannot, the query string cannot be passed as an object. Okay, now I hope you all understood the problem. Like slash about, I can pass a negative value. That will be a major problem. I should not accept the negative value for the route. I should not navigate to the route if I give negative value or if I give string. I want to guard my service. I want to safeguard my service so that it should take the proper data, then only it is supposed to navigate. So to do this, I'm just going to implement a concept called guard service. Okay, so I'm just going to have a service here to guard this service. For example, for about, I'm repeating once again, it should not take negative value and it should not take a string. That is, it should be greater than 0 and it should be only numbers. Then only I should allow the route to navigate to this about component, otherwise I should not. To do this, I'm just going to create a service. To create the service, I'm just going back to my source folder, create a new folder called services. So under the services folder, I'm creating a new file. The service file name is about.guard.service.ts. So I'm creating about guard service. So export class about guard service, which is implementing can activate. I'll explain that later. But so this is a class which is going to act like a guard service. So since it's a service class, it's supposed to be injectable from the Angular core. And it should implement can activate. So this can activate is available in Angular router. It's done. So control click. So take that method. This is a method that I'm supposed to implement. Copy this and paste it. So look at this activated route snapshot. Control dot click here, control dot click, so that it will get added. And I want observable, control dot rxjs/observable. Okay, so this method can return observable of boolean or observable or promise of boolean or boolean. So anything you can do. I'm just going with the basic stuff called boolean. So this function is going to return a boolean. If this function returns true, it can activate. If it returning a true, then it should activate. If it is returning false, it should not allow the route to access it. For example, as of now, I'm just saying return false. I'm just hard coding it. About guard service implements can activate, and that I'm just saying return false. So I want to put this about God service to the in the app.routes. We are supposed to specify this information. So how to specify that? And before that, remember this is a service. So service means it needs to be registered first. So where to register? We need to go to the app.module.ts. Okay, in the app module.ts, I'm registering that, comma, providers. I want about God service provider. So I have registered it so that I can use it wherever I want, and I want to use it in my app routes, especially on this particular routing. Okay, here we can say can activate. In that can activate, you can provide an array of God services. So if all the God services are returning true, then only that navigation will happen. So as of now, I'm just going to have my about God service here, which is returning false. So if it is returning false, then there is no way to access this about. So 2000 it will work, whereas when I click about, look at this, it won't. But if I change it to true, if it return true, save it, about will be navigated. So this is the basic logic. Now I'm going to implement that logic there. The logic is if the path parameter is greater than 0 and if it is a string. I think we have discussed how to do this string concept. So I'm just going to do the same thing here as well. So to go back here, I'm just going to get the first the route details. So all the route details will be available in this activated route snapshot. Okay, so let me just print that console.log that route so that we can get the details. So route, and also I'm just returning true as of now. F12. So you should get that activated route. Okay, so in this activated route snapshot object, you can see there is two ways to retrieve it. One is with the params I can get, and also with the help of the URL also you can get it. In the URL you can see it has about and 1000. So I can directly access with route.params.id or route URL of one.path. So using two ways we can access it. For example, console.log route.params.id. This is one way. The another one is route.url of first index dot path. In both the ways I can access that route detail. So I'm just going to use any one of that. Let it be var data equal to, I'm taking this part. So we got that data. I'm just going to check whether it is a integer or not. If parse int of data and also when I parse int, it should not, okay, I'm just parse int of data and I'm just checking the whether it is greater than 0. That's the first condition. Second, when I try to convert it to an integer, it should not give is not a number. So parse int of data, I'm just saying it should not be is not a number. If both the conditions satisfies, then we can allow the route. If not, in the else part, I just want to navigate them to the home page by returning false. So this dot router we don't have, right? Okay, so we need to inject it and get it. Constructor public router. So I can access that by saying this dot router dot navigate to the home page or to the home route, and also return false. Okay, it doesn't look good if I provide this. Just okay, and even we'll go one more level. I just want to have a regular expression as well, checking that is that number or not. It should take only numbers. Anyway, I've done it. I'm just giving you one more option, like var regex equal to caret symbol, dollar symbol, slash d plus, sorry, caret symbol, dollar symbol, slash d plus. So this is a regular expression. If it matches only, it should take. So data dot, if it is matching this regular expression, that is only numbers, and it should not be any string. So I've just checked it in different all the possible conditions. If all the condition matches, then only it will allow, otherwise it won't. Now see that. So this will match. What about negative value? It should not. It should take me to the home page. Okay, what about home slash about slash Karthik? It won't. So this will be matched only if it is number. Otherwise it will just go to the home component. So this is all about guarding a service, guarding a route component. For example, whenever I'm trying to go for this route, it is guarded now. Until unless this condition satisfies, it cannot be navigated to that particular route. A very important concept.